Hey guys, it's me Radia. I'm back. Today is September 16th. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back to start a new vlog. So the previous vlog, I was showing you how I found my first 72-hour fast. The plan is to get down from 219 pounds down to 150 pounds, which is my first goal. I'm not sure if that is the ultimate goal. So I sat down yesterday with a pen and paper and I've worked something out. I've worked out that it's about 9 or 10 72-hour fasts that I need to do to reach my goal. Now I could be wrong, but it's nice to have like a little plan, a little idea. So this is number 2 then, because the one that I broke yesterday was number 1. So this is my second 72-hour fast, and I think we've got 10 to go. Well, sorry, 8 more to go after this one to reach the goal. So I wanted to come on, start the vlog, and today it's not too bad. I was feeling a bit hungry earlier, but I'm okay now. But I'm still a bit hungry, but I'm not gonna break it. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it's September 18th here. It's Sunday. Excuse the unironed hoodie, please, guys. I did think, do you know what? Oh my gosh, it's crushed. I can't do a video like this. And then I thought, do you know what? Can we just keep it real? It's Sunday. It's clean. I have no intention of leaving the house right now. And do you know what? It's just an unironed hoodie. Anyway, I wanted to give you an update. You know, my sister's supposed to be coming here, right? She's supposed to be coming here. And I said, oh, everything's going to be shut tomorrow because it's the Queen's funeral. So I have got no shopping in, maybe like no kitchen roll, like I should just go to the shops. She's like, no, you can't go because I'm coming. Then she's going to text me and say, oh, I'm not going to be there for now because I've got to stop off and get lunch. So I'm thinking, well, I could have gone to Aldi, it's only around the corner. So controlling. Anyway, where are we? So we started, okay, let me slow down. Guys, hi there, I'm Radia. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. This channel is all about weight loss, fasting, health, gym, exercise, just being the best you really. And so I'm currently on a challenge where I'm doing rolling 72's, which is basically doing 3-day fasts. I say rolling 72's, sometimes it's a 67, sometimes it's a 70-hour fast, but rolling 3-day fasts, which means I do a fast, eat like in a 3-hour window, and then go back into another fast. And the plan is to do that until I reach my goal, or at least my first goal of 150 pounds. So I started this little challenge, if you will, at 219 pounds, which is the largest I've ever been. And then I got on the scale before so I worked out that I need to do about 10 of these rolling 72's to get to my goal weight, right? So what I've just completed was my second one. I'm getting confused. See, I've just finished my second one. The start of this second one, I was 211 pounds, and I'm currently 207 pounds, which means I've lost 4 pounds in this latest fast, and then I've lost 12 pounds in total, which is absolutely fantastic. I usually lose about 5 pounds each 3-day fast, but this one is 4 pounds because I broke a bit early. I broke a bit early because I was very silly. So yesterday I was very busy. I was on the road for literally about 12 hours, and I just kept saying, oh, I'll have a drink in a minute, I'll have a drink in a minute, because I was feeling a little bit woozy. Like, if I'm honest, I was a bit lightheaded. I was like, okay, so I can't get salt water in right now, I'm on the road, but I need to have something. So what I was gonna have was a Coke Zero or something, because although I don't advocate for fasting and drinking that stuff, I don't advocate for drinking it if you're not fasting. I think it's naughty, it's dirty, but I felt like I needed sugar. I started to shake a bit, and I know that means my blood sugars have dropped. Anyway, long and short of it is, I was on the road, I was starting to feel very weak, I started to feel quite scared, lightheaded, dizzy. I broke my fast. That's what it is, I broke it. But I didn't break it. I just had a little snack to keep me going, but it was broken. But because I didn't break it, I'm still gonna eat today, okay? This is the actual day that I'm supposed to be eating, and I still want my dinner. And then I'll go back into another 3-day fast. I'm quite happy with 4 pound weight loss. I still woke up this morning and was a pound lighter than yesterday, despite having had a little snack. I don't want to talk about what I had because I'm embarrassed, to be honest, and it wasn't okay. Right, so 12 pounds weight loss since I started this. Did I start this about a week ago? Yes, because I started Tuesday. No, I started, oh my giddy aunt. I started, because I was supposed to start on the 5th of September and I didn't. I started a week later. So I think that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm just looking forward to getting smaller with each fast. Every time I eat something naughty, like yesterday, I just think, you're doing well. I try to give the positives rather than, Daddy, you're messing up. The positives are that I fasted for over 50 hours. The positives are I'm losing and I'm not putting on. There's positives there. So that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna have like later on before I start back another 3-day fast. But I hope to be getting it back into the gym next week. I no longer think I have body conscious issues. Is that the word? I no longer think I have issues with confidence going to the gym, like with my body, because the hives, I believe they've stopped. Although I had a little one on my arm yesterday, that's nothing compared to what was going on. So the hives have calmed down. I'm not really itching. I don't feel as big. Obviously 219 to 27, I'm going to feel a little bit of a difference. And I do feel, I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm very, very small or anything, but I do feel less frumpy. That's what we'll say. I feel less frumpy. And that's it really. I'm not going to put this video up today just because there's only 2 clips and I feel like it's very short and there's not much been said or done. So what I do want to do is just do another 72. So in this video you will see that I've done 2 72s. And that's it. Yes, so I will speak to you, I guess, when I've got something more to report. Okay, ciao guys, bye. Alright YouTube, it's, what day is it? Today is Wednesday, yep, and it's September the 9th, no, September the 21st, and it's 8:45 in the morning. I've got a meeting in 15 minutes, so I thought I'd doll myself up a bit because on Teams, you just never know, right? So, what's gone on? It's been a few days since I last pressed record. That last clip I was talking about how I broke my fast a little bit early because I was feeling dizzy, blood sugars low, all that stuff. Upon reflection, I do still feel like I did need to break, but I could have done it better. I could have done it a bit more healthy. I broke with fast food at a service station. Although it was a little bit, it wasn't like, you know, I've had a proper meal and I'm going into another fast. It was still almost like, not an excuse. It wasn't an excuse to break, it was an excuse to eat crap. I don't know, anyway, felt bad about it. The next day, when I decided that I was going to have a proper refeed, healthy meal to go back into a 3-day fast. Because the thing is, I probably could have just gone straight into a 3-day fast after that little hiccup. But it's like, it's weird, it's like, I wanted to have my proper refeed meal before going into a 3-day fast. I didn't want it to be that, because have you ever been somewhere like, I don't know, McDonald's and had a burger or Burger King or just somewhere where you've had something naughty? Well, I guess it is naughty, I don't know why I'm doing that. And then like an hour later you're hungry again. I didn't want that to be my scenario. Look, I'll just tell you, I had a burger from Burger King, and it's like, it helped me at the time. I feel like the bread, the carbs helped my blood sugar, shot back up, I was fine. But the thing is, when you eat stuff like that, it's not nutritional. It's not gonna, one burger in 3 days and then going straight back into a 3-day fast is not going to satisfy me. I always like the idea of going into a 3-day fast after having something very nutritional. And so my mind was like, no, that can't be your refeed meal. So then the next day I went to have a nice refeed meal and I couldn't eat it. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know if my stomach has shrunk that quick to the point where I'm talking about having a couple of forks, 3 or 4 forks, and being like, oh, I'm too full to finish. And then my mind is like, you can't go back into another 3-day fast and that's all you've eaten. So I spent probably the next 2-3 days doing that, trying to have a nice refeed so that I can go into a 3-day fast, not managing to, and not actually fasting. So I mean, I'm on a 12 pound weight loss. That's how much I've lost, 12 pounds in these last few weeks. So I'm chuffed because it's only like 2 or 3 fasts I've had under my belt and I've lost that weight. I'm happy about it. The thing is, we have to be careful not to go backwards. That's been a cycle in the past. Refeed, extend the refeed. The refeed gets extended from 3 hours to 3 days. And then that happens continuously, and then the weight goes back on, and then I'm back here. Oh guys, let's do a challenge for Christmas. It's just too much. So I've decided that I want to fast until Sunday. Today's Wednesday. I want to fast until Sunday because I've been messing around, first of all, and I want to make up time. But also, I feel like a nice long fast will just kick me up the bum, and it'll be motivating for me because I've done this before where I've messed up, done a nice long 4 or 5 day fast, and it's just got me back on track. So obviously, I always say, listen to your body. Don't be doing these long fasts if you know you've got underlying health issues and you shouldn't be fasting. To my knowledge, I'm safe and okay to be doing these types of fasts. I've done many of them several times, and you know, I've got my water that I drink. I've got salt water if I'm feeling low in energy. Push comes to shove, I mean, I am still having coffee, you know, anything like that, but you know, no sugar. So I think that I had a bit of a hiccup. I'm human. It's happened. It's been happening, hence why I've had this problem losing the weight. Right now, for me, it's extremely important that I remember consistency, because it's a lack of consistency why I've not reached my goal in all these years. I fast, I eat healthy, I lose weight, I stop, I eat continuously, I put weight back on. It's a cycle. So it's not that I can't do it, it's not that I can't lose weight or I can't eat healthy. It's more I've been struggling with being consistent at it so that I can end up losing the weight and then going into the maintenance phase. I'm still feeling quite positive. I feel like I'm probably a few days behind track. Like, I wanted to reach my goal weight at the beginning of October, but I think it might now be the middle of October. But that's okay. I do need to get back in the gym. More than likely, I'll get back in the gym tonight. You know me, I just don't like going when it's full, so it's either early in the morning or late at night. But whenever I go back to the gym, I will record. I'll record my workouts. I will continue to record what my weight is. And yeah, that was just a quick check-in. I'm going to be vlogging until Sunday anyway. Get on the scale, show you what I weigh, show you what I'm refeeding. I did put up a post. Guys, at any point that you see this video or any of my other videos, please just drop in the comments some meal ideas, because I'm running out of ideas. Do love salmon, but the last time I tried to refeed with salmon and salad or whatever I was eating, couscous, I couldn't eat. I felt nauseous. I couldn't eat that meal. That's where all this started, actually. This is where it all started. After that refeed, I just couldn't manage to eat enough. And then maybe I'm just like, maybe I don't need to eat enough. Maybe it's all in my mind that I need to have this nice big healthy meal before I go into a 3-day fast. Maybe I would have been fine with having a few forks and going back into a fast. I don't know. But yeah, any meal ideas would be welcomed, preferably low carb. Not no carb, but low carb. I am definitely staying away from rice and bread for now. And that's it. I will see you in the next clip, guys. Have a great day, and I hope your fasting is going fantastically. Hi YouTube. It's September 23rd. It's 8:35 in the morning. I have a meeting at 9. I've got a lot of things to do. I did not plan to do a video at all today, and the reason will become obvious soon. But I just had to pause. I said I need to talk now, because although I might annoy a lot of people with how slow I am with my weight loss, I have to be transparent, because this is not just for you guys, it's for me as well, for accountability, and so that when I finally lose this weight, I can look back and be like, look how hard it was. Do you know what I mean? Didn't have surgery, didn't take any pills. It's just hard work, and I made it. And that's what I wanted to be documenting. So I think in one of my last clips I was talking about how I wanted to do, I think it was a 4 or 5 day fast to catch up. So I started that fine. I did my first day yesterday. I don't know what day yesterday was supposed to be. So from today there's 3 days left. So yeah, I don't know what day yesterday was, but yesterday I was just chilling out and it just came upon me like this hunger. Nothing major, you know, just felt hungry. Obviously I'm gonna feel hungry on fasting. And I just ate. It's just like the long and short of it is I just ate. And then after I ate, I was like, what am I, like really, what am I doing? Like, the last time I gave my weight, I was 207 pounds, coming from 220 something pounds, am I right? I believe I was 222 pounds. I don't know, I'll put it on the screen. But coming from what I'm coming from, I lost 11 pounds in total. I was on a roll and I really felt like I'm really gonna do it this time. And to do such a stupid thing yesterday, I was just like, why am I even doing this then? Like, I'm trying my best not to be too hard on myself, but why am I doing this if I just aren't doing it? It's like, honestly, it's a mess up here. Got on the scale this morning and I'm basically the same weight. So I've not lost any, I've not put any on, I'm just the same. Considering it's been a week since I got on the scale and was 207, I would expect to have lost at least 15 pounds. So a bit disappointed in myself, but it was a time to really reflect and sit down and think, what is my issue, like really? Because I know I can fast. I know when to break a fast, like, you know, the other day when my blood sugars were low and I needed to do something. But aside from that, what am I doing? Why have a goal and struggle so much? And I thought, okay, Radio, you're human. It's the normal thing to do is to eat. I'm not eating more than the average person. I'm just eating, but I'm not moving. I'm not going to the gym. I've got a sedentary job. I sit at the computer all day. So I have no business eating, especially because I'm not working out. So I just thinking, like, what do I want? What do I really want? Aside from health, clear skin, clear mind, what do I want? I want to be able to be a weight where I don't worry that my blood pressure is too high. I don't worry that when I get a little twinge in my chest there's something wrong with my heart. I don't worry that when I'm walking up the stairs and I'm breathless that there's something wrong with me. I want to feel healthy. I want to look good. I always say in a pair of skinny jeans. Some might say I do. I say I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with my current appearance, and it's not for Tom, Dick and Harry out on the road. For me, when I look in the mirror, I want to feel like really chuffed and proud, like this is my body. When I see somebody on the road, right, and they have like this physique where you know they've worked for it. So I'm not on about just somebody who's very slim. I'm talking about somebody who you can see they work, they eat right and they go to the gym. I have so much respect for that kind of physique. I'm like, you're working for it. And I want to have that kind of respect for myself. When I look in the mirror now, what I see is you're overweight, your stomach is hanging because you have no self-control. Because yeah, we all want to eat, we all eat, you gotta eat to survive. But then why are you not going to the gym? I don't work Mondays, I don't work Saturdays, I don't work Sundays, I don't work evenings. Why am I not in the gym? Why am I not going for walks? It's not okay. For me, it's not okay. So then I've had a snack. It wasn't healthy. Okay, it was a packet of crisps and some chocolate. What's that about? What business did I have eating that, not only on a fasting day, but when I'm not even going to the gym? So I had a firm word with myself yesterday and I was like, you won't reach your goal. Like, just real, you will not reach your goal if you carry on like this. So what are you gonna do? And so I decided that I was going to be very strict with myself. I have to be, yeah, I do have to be tough on myself. I have to complete a fast as long as it's healthy. And I need to get back in the gym as of today. And I have to hold myself accountable by picking up this camera and recording if I'm hungry, if I've been to the gym. I need to completely do a proper vlog. I need to vlog this whole experience. I need to hold myself accountable. That felt so real and raw. And it's the truth, guys. It's the truth. So Usually in the past, when I felt weak during a fast, I'd pick up my phone, go on YouTube and watch some weight loss transformations or people talking about their experiences with fasting or just with weight loss in general, and I'd feel motivated and I would just continue. I'm not blaming anybody, I'm truly not. But to be around people that don't think I should fast, or don't feel like it's a big deal, or don't understand the importance of fasting to me, who are just okay with me breaking it. I mean, it's not somebody else's like business to say you shouldn't be breaking your fast, and I'll probably get annoyed if somebody said that to me, to be honest. But I just feel like there's so many obstacles when it comes to fasting, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Whether it be you're cooking for the family and you feel like the only like left out, and you want to sit down with everybody and eat, or you say no to social events because you're supposed to be fasting. That's why I did a video, it's probably a year or two now, about doing your fasting schedule in a way that you can still, okay, so for example, I know that it's my nephew's birthday in a few Saturdays and my sister's ordering Caribbean food and I wanted to partake. So I've looked at my schedule to see if that Saturday falls on an eating day after a 72, which it does. And if it hadn't, I wouldn't shorten my 72, I would lengthen my 72, so maybe to, I don't know, 80 something hour fast, 90 something hour fast, and then eat on that day and then go back to 72s. But luckily I don't really have to alter much. I don't have to alter anything. And then that day, that's the only thing I will eat, and I'll go to the gym. So just a quick snippet on how you can try to not be left out. When it comes to day-to-day things at home, it's just pure discipline and strength. And I can't remember who said this to me. I'm so sorry if it was somebody here on YouTube or somebody in my personal life, I'm not sure. But about like literally prepping. Oh, I know who it was. It was my accountability partner. Hey girl. Well, we don't so much fast together anymore, but we were accountability partners. And she was saying if you like prep meals and they're just in the fridge, then when it comes to the family eating, they just have to take it out and put it in the microwave or the oven. I don't have to cook every day. Although I love cooking, sometimes it is tempting to eat. Anyway, I'm rambling. I've got so much work to do. I just wanted to come on with this real clip. Listen, to anybody who's fed up and just feels like she ain't reaching a goal, this is real life. This is real life, and I will reach my goal. But you see this little hiccup, this little issue that I've just had, it's just to show you guys that I'm human, but I will lose this weight. And you see the day when I come on to YouTube and I'm like, guys, I'm 150 pounds. That will be a joyous occasion. Right, I'll see you in the next clip. Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Sunday the 25th of September.
Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 11:06 a.m.
Thanks, love. There you have it, guys. I wanted to come on and just round up this video. I feel like it's been going on too long, and I'm now at a different place in my mind to where I was when I started the vlog. So I just wanted to quickly round up where we are. So I am at 1 stone weight loss. So that's 14 pounds weight loss since I started this a couple of weeks ago. Although that's good, it's good, but I just know that that's not what it should have been. Like, if I wasn't messing around, breaking fast, doing all that stuff, I definitely would be further along by now. But it is what it is. Like I said, my mind is in a different place, so I know that going forward, I'm going to be more on track. I'm not going to say I had to go through that, but like the messing around and all that stuff kind of just made me more fed up. And I have to reach my goal this year because I'm just tired of not. I'm tired of going to spas. I usually go to spas in the winter. I'm tired of going on holidays and just covering up and just being miserable. Initially, when I started this, I felt like my goal, I should have reached my goal by beginning of October. Then it moved to the middle of October. Now, I have pen and paper, working out how many fasts and all that stuff. I've worked out that I should reach my goal of 150 pounds or thereabout by the end of October. I'm going to continue to vlog. I'm going to continue to do everything I've been doing, recording everything, but just I think in a bit more depth. I'm going to eat today, and then tomorrow will be, or when I finish eating today, it will be the start of a 72, and I'll record everything. Thank you for watching, and please continue to watch my journey from £219 down to £150. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, guys.